Welcome, Pam from Down for Paws Dog Training here. So what I want to teach you guys today is how to train your dog to hand target, or otherwise known as touch training, or it can be used interchangeably. So sometimes you may hear folks say hand targeting, sometimes you may hear folks say touch training. It's all the same thing. So what hand targeting and touch training is getting your dog to target your hand. It may sound like something so simple and like what can you use it for, but you can use it for various things. So you can use hand targeting as a form of recall to get your dog to come back to you. So say your dog is far away and they can't hear you. If you train your dog to target your hand, what can you do? Throw your hand up and your dog will come to you. You can also use it for dogs who jump on guests when entering a home. Instead of having your guests come in and say, hey, hello, hands up, and it kind of encourages your dog to jump. You can also have your guests throw out their hands or put out their hands down low, and then they can target your guest's hands opposed to jumping. The big one, which I want to talk about today, is shy and fearful dogs. Ideally, they don't want people to come into their space because they are shy and fearful. So in return, you can teach your dog the hand targeting or touch targeting to actually have the person hold their hand out, and that way the dog is coming into their space opposed to them coming into theirs. So there's a few things that you guys are going to need to get started on hand targeting or touch targeting before I show you guys how to do that. So what you want to do is you want to grab some type of treats that are smelly, stinky, because remember, your dog's going to be targeting your hands. We want to get them interested and engaged. So therefore, I want you guys to grab some treats, whether it's cheese sticks, hot dogs, peanut butter, anything that make you kind of stinky like salmon and liver, and then we'll jump into hand targeting, touch training, and how to teach that to your dog. So I'll see you guys soon. All right, so I have my smelly treats here, and so what you want to do is you can rub the treat and the smell on your hand, and you're not going to say anything to your dog yet. All you're going to do is let them investigate your hand, and then when they do and they touch your hand, you're just going to say yes to let them know they made the right decision and right choice, okay? Yes. And then you give them a treat. Yes. Give them a treat. Yes. Give them a treat. So once you do that, yes, a few times, what you want to do is you want to teach them the word touch, okay? And so, but you want to make sure they're reliably doing this first without, that they get kind of the gist of doing it, okay? And then what you can do is you can wait, say the word touch, touch, yes, touch, yes, touch, yes, okay? And just to make sure they really know it, once you touch, yes, okay? What you want to do is hold off on putting your hand out first, okay? And say the word touch, yes, touch, yes, okay. Touch, yes, okay? And so touch, so you want to keep on doing that, practicing with your dog, and as they know that and you want to advance on it, what you want to do is have your dog sit, or you just want to go away a little bit further, and then you can put your hand out, touch, yes, and they'll come touch it, and that's the way you advance on touch. But you guys can go ahead and get started on just the basics of hand target by having your dog investigate your hand and touching it, and then you can learn to advance on it, and that's where you can use it for your dog if they're jumping for visitors, or if you have an anxious or shy dog, or to use at a distance for recall. So I hope you guys really got some tips on how to train touch, and that you guys find it useful for inside and outside the home.